All right, family. Of all the continents we have in this world, we have Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Australia, Antarctica. Look, you can sit down and you study Asia, Europe, and co, North America, South America. You can study all these people and understand how the people think, what the people actually want, how you can understand this continent. All the continents, you can actually understand them. But there is one particular continent. It is hard and almost impossible to understand the entire continent together with its people, Africa.
God have mercy upon us.
Two people decided to trend on the Francophone chart. I've been scrolling through the Francophone chart and I realized that the Burkinabés are angry. Togolese are angry. Some of the Ivorians also, they are angry. There's banter between Ivorians, citizens, and Burkina Faso. In fact, the entire AES citizens. I don't know, since the time Ibrahim Traoré said that their leaders are harboring the T group, and then because of that comment Ibrahim Traoré made, the people misunderstood a lot and it became banter. But some are even coming to the net, right? But some are still on that lane. Benin, the people of Benin are angry. Cameroon are angry. I mean, all the Francophone countries, the youth are angry. People who have never recorded before, we have never seen them before, they pick up camera and decided to speak. What happened? Two people somehow, anyhow, decided to trend because they decided to attack Ibrahim Traoré, General Tiani, Abdurrahmane Tiani. The part that shocked people the most is the issue of Tiken Jah Fakoly. How many of you know Tiken Jah Fakoly? Jah Fakoly, I grew up listening to Jah Fakoly. He's an Ivorian reggae musician. His own was the one that got people mad and furious on the app. So let me give you background of what is going on. First of all, to us on this platform, I am not surprised of these things at all because I don't know how many of you remember when I posted a video explaining to you that some celebrities have gone to meet Emmanuel Macron. From some time, since Traoré, Assimi Goïta, Abdurrahmane Tiani, they took over, there has been meeting between great celebrities and France. Okay, the president have been meeting them, sometimes at conferences, then they have backdoor meeting. And those meetings, details are not disclosed. Who are the people that they are meeting, on what purpose and why they are meeting. And some of the people that are actually meeting the president, is an information that, they make sure that it's away from the public. And I said that some pictures came out where we watched some celebrities, especially the ones on the Francophone chart. We watched them going to France, meeting the president. And I said in that video, if you watch that video, just give me 100 in the comment section. I said that, look, wait and watch. You are going to see people we consider as great, and they have huge platform. These people will wake up one after the other, be attacking the Sahel verbally. They will start trying to confuse people, saying things because somehow, anyhow, this is the agenda. So everybody should watch out. Musicians, artists, actors, give them name, influencers. You will start seeing them coming on board. So this thing going on right now is not surprising to me. But Tiken Jah Fakoly own is so surprising to me. I will not lie to you. I will not lie to you. Now, this young man, first of all, let's treat this young man case. This young man is one of the few people that, are on platform doing the same thing. So this young man was on interview, and the interview was hosted by this man on the screen. When Traoré laid out his policies, and the policy somehow doesn't favor the human rights organizations, and they decided to close their offices in Burkina Faso. This man was asked a question. They don't, most of the time, they don't interview those who are positive. They always interview those who ran away from the country and they are living in Paris out of fear of one or two things that they have done at home, right? So some of them also, the politicians are behind them, pushing them, push the narrative and all that. So one of the sellouts went on the platform and this is what he has to say. A question was asked And he answered, let's go there first. Then we came to Tiken Jah Fakoly. Tiken Jah Fakoly's own shocked me. I cannot even comprehend it. It doesn't even make sense right here. He decided to mock the entire Sahel. Listen to this young man.
More than 900 associations have been dissolved, and just a few days ago, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights announced that it was closing its office in Burkina Faso. What do all these decisions, one after the other, say about the state of human rights in your country?
Well, human rights no longer exist in Burkina Faso. Individuals are regularly abducted, as I had pointed out, kidnapped. People disappear overnight. For several years, this has been going on. Human rights are permanently violated. Today in Burkina Faso, one can kill, one can abduct, one can detain whoever they want, however they want, overnight, without being accountable to anyone. We have reached a stage where, indeed, the High Commissioner for Human Rights has closed shop.
This guy is receiving his backlashes. According to him, they are kidnapping people. The government is kidnapping people, buying people. People have been picked out. People are missing and all that. If you ask him to mention one or two people who are missing and have been pied, he cannot mention them. But it's just propaganda. We know better. So the people on the Francophone chat took his case personal and they are jamming him. Now, when you come to Tiken Jah Fakoly, Jah Fakoly was the one who sang about African unity. He sang music that says that the day Africa will unite, it will hurt the European Union, it will hurt the United Kingdom, it will hurt America. I mean, this is the man that preached about the unity of Africa. This is the man also that sang a song which says that ils ont partagé le monde, rien ne me tente, rien ne me tente, rien ne me tente. This particular song is about the 1884 conference, Berlin conference, yeah, when they came down and then decided to divide Africa. So he said, no, they divided Africa and then nothing surprised him the more of the fact that they didn't even consult us. Ils ont partagé Africa sans nous consulter. Yeah, that song. I mean, those of you on the Francophone chat, you know that song. Tiken Jah Fakoly was the one who sang and said that quand nous serons unis, ça va faire mal quand nous serons unis. Ça va faire mal quand nous serons unis. Ça va faire mal. Ça va faire mal pour le Royaume-Uni. Ça va faire mal pour les États-Unis. Ça va faire mal. Quand nous serons unis, ça va faire mal. He said that they will unite, it will pain all of them. Yeah. And on an interview, this same man said this.
When we are united, I sang it a long time ago and I keep saying it, it's going to hurt because they will listen to us. They don't listen to us today because we are very small in our countries.
Yes, he said this on an interview that Africa, we need to unite because people don't listen to us. When we unite, they will listen to us because we are in our individual country. Today, the hypocrisy is out. Somehow he woke up and decided to mock the entire Sahel and ridicule the Sahel. These people sang about Thomas Sankara, Kwame Nkrumah, the reggae musicians. I praise them a lot. It turns out that they are just musicians. The more reason why people are surprised is that you Tiken Jah Fakoly, you sang about the unity of Africa and 3 leaders understood your message and they united. And you came out and then you said this.
I would have preferred that all West African countries stay together. The 3 countries that make up the AES today claim to be united. There you go. They say they are united, but they have 3 presidents. There are 3 governments. So it feels like, well, it's being united to avoid going to elections. That there you go.
He said he preferred that West Africa countries should stay together. The 3 Sahel leaders that, the 3 countries that have become the Sahel right now, they claim that they are united. They are not united. They have 3 presidents, 3 governments, and they claim that they are united. And so for him, this unity is just a way to dodge election. This man got it completely wrong because the Sahel, they have their individual countries with their head of state. But the AES, there's a leadership. The entire 3 nations, there's a leadership We're talking about currently Ibrahim Traore is who is the president of the 3 Sahel nations. How many of you know what happened? One example of real leadership was when Mali was attacked a few days ago. Do you know what Traore did? He assembled all the AES together. Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, they pick up the air asset and ground, mercenaries, and they went to the bush and come and see, they push back and roll those guys back. That's leadership. These people, honestly speaking, you see them, things go progressively. Now, when Tiken Jah Fakoly, you are saying that we should stay together. Are we supposed to come and force the rest of the people to join for us to unite? Are we support? Is the 3 Sahel leaders supposed to come and press the neck of the people so that they will unite? If you come and join, no problem. If you not unite, remain in your division. Me personally, I was very disappointed in Tiken Jah Fakoly because I grew up listening to him and his song is still one of my favorites and I regard him as Pan-Africanist. When my energy is down, I always listen to his music. Can you soronzini? Ça va faire mal. Can you soronzini? Ça va faire mal. So I became very disappointed. You can see that these guys are influenced. As what I told you, that these people, they will start coming out and start saying things. This is the example right here. So these two, they are trending on the Francophone chart. When they jam the guy in suit, they'll jam Jah Fakoly. But Jah Fakoly, honestly, disappointed all of us. We are not done. A lot of them will come out again. A lot of them will come out. We are not done yet. Some of us, we are not surprised at these things, but I'm just surprised at the figure. So the people on the Francophone chat decided to jam all the reggae musicians who claim to be Pan-Africans. That Thomas Sankara, you waited until he died, then you start thinking about him. Kwame Nkrumah and co, all of these people, after they die, then you start singing about them. When the people are alive, you will never celebrate them. That is Africa. You will not see the people being celebrated. They will rather criticize them, ridicule them, go after them. When they die, then they become hero. In Africa, you can only become a hero after you are dead. Thomas Sankara is in their mouth all the time. Assuming Thomas Sankara was alive then, today, and doing this, Tiken Jah Fakoly will come here and be saying this. Yes, honestly speaking, the people who are on the platform, they say they are Pan-Africans and then they are jamming the 3 leaders today. They will be with their microphone and be singing praises. When they are talking about Pan-Africanism, they'll be mentioning Kwame Nkrumah and co and co. It is the same mistake that we do. Anytime somebody is sent by nature to deliver us from problem, the people of that generation who witnessed that, freedom fighter, they always fight the freedom fighter. When the freedom fighter die, the next generation will come and claim them as hero. That is how it is in Africa. Today, these people are alive. They will not sing about them. But assuming something happened to them right now, they'll pick up their microphone and start singing. And Tiken Jah Fakoly, you pick up your microphone and the best you can do, you are the one that on platform to platform, Africa must unite, sovereignty of Africa, preaching against the policy of France in Africa most of the time. He was the one who brought the France-Afrique, that partnership. He has been jamming that partnership in all his music. But today, the same person, somehow, anyhow, turn upside down. I don't know whether it is andropause, papapause, menopause, whatever it is, but this is below the belt. That is why I said from the beginning that you cannot understand this continent. You will try and try, you understand other continents, but the people here, they will say different things, and then when the thing is happening, then they have problem with it. Like, there's a mess up somewhere, honestly speaking. But anyway, family, we know better. For the guy who said Burkina Faso they are kidnapping people, they are doing this and all that, it's just propaganda to drive their own agenda. We know what they are doing already. It is always the black man that will be used against the black man. We'll be on platform and pushing the agenda of our own enemies. That is us. Platform to platform. When we are granted interview like that, and then we are on TV like that, then our hearts are down. Then we are happy. Anyway, family, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. See you in the next episode. Respect.